Greetings to our melanated people all around the world. It's really a joy, it's a blessing. It's an honor to be out in nature and greeting you, bringing this message of self-realization to you, a message that will set you free. For this is a message of emancipation if you are willing to change your mentality and look inwardly. Thus, the reason why I want to speak to you concerning the universal laws, and these universal laws are the laws that governs the universe and governs all of humanity. I would have already spoken on the law of oneness before, and the divine law of vibration and the divine law of action. Now I want to speak to you concerning the divine law of correspondence. And the law of correspondence says that as above, so below, as it is within, so is it without. Therefore, my brothers and my sisters, there have to be a reason why we as a people live in certain environment, and why we have certain communities, and why we see certain things are happening in our communities. Now, if as above, so below, and as it is within, so is it without, then based on what I've been teaching you, that it is your thoughts that is creating your reality, it means it is a certain way that we are thinking that is producing poverty, mediocrity, and everything that have to do with destitution. Therefore, my brothers and my sisters, we have to dig deeper to deal with what is causing all of this. That's the reason why I'm pointing you to look more inwardly. Okay? So, as above, so below. So let us take the womb of a woman. Whatever you sow in the womb of a woman, she would bring back, she would reproduce. And whatever you sow in the mind, which is above, it will reproduce. It will give you back of its own kind. Now, if as above, so below, and as it is, so is it without, then it means that everything on the outside is from within, and the whole world is only a projection of yourself. So if you're in lack and poverty, it has to do with your mentality. It has to do with what is going on within. Therefore, I want to take the opportunity to mention the importance of understanding, giving and receiving, because I've come to the realization that our people have poverty mentality, and it doesn't matter who bring what message to them, unless they're willing to change their mentality, there won't be any change at all. Now, for example, I would have spoke about tithes and offering, which is basically the 10% tithing, and I would have said to persons who would have purchased my book, How to Open the Floodgates of Abundance, and those who haven't purchased it, to get it, read it, and then email me, and I'll give them further secret. And no one have respond, because people lack the understanding of giving. People lack the true understanding of tithing and what it really means. And I'm still dealing with the law correspondence. As above, so below. As it is within, so is it without. And I want to say this. When I did that video, I wasn't doing it to get anything from anyone, because I don't want anything from anybody. I want to teach us how we need to change our mentality. Now, there are people who would say the divine in me salutes the divine in you. But that if that is true, then you will understand from my teaching that if you understand the true oneness, that you will realize that when you give to anyone, you must never give wanting to get back, because you're actually giving to yourself. I mean, it's real disturbing when I think of that book that I would have written, and how few people really understand it. Just to show you what is going on within and what is going on above. When you read Malachi 3, and it says that when you give to God, that He will open the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that you will not have room enough to store. Do you know, when you have the full understanding, you will realize when you give to your brother or your sister, you're actually giving to God. You're giving to yourself. That's why many of us do not receive anything. The people who go to church and give tithes and offering, the reason why they're still in poverty, it is because they're giving out of a mentality of fear. It is because they're giving out of a mentality of idolatry, believing in a God in the sky and a God outside of themselves. But if only they would accept the fact that they are God in flesh, and that whoever they are given to, or whatever ministry they are given to, or wherever they are receiving the spiritual food, they are given there, not to get back, but because of an understanding, because of the understanding of the law of correspondence. And when I go to the next video I'm going to do after this, I'm going to mention that same thing again and show you it in the laws of cause and effect. And the next one again, in most of this video, I'm going to show you that. Because it really dawned on me why many black leaders many times give up on their own people. Because they understand the mentality of our people. And so, this message that I bring across to you, what's supposed to be about the law of correspondence, is coming off as a rebuke. Because we need to have these laws governing our lives. Because these are the laws that govern humanity. Anyone who read my book, How to Open the Floodgates of Abundance, you will understand. If I'm telling you that the storeroom of God is your mind, if I'm telling you, if there's anyone you're supposed to pay 10% to, is yourself. Who you think yourself be? If the self of man is God, then everybody all around you, whether black, white, poor, you name it, they're God in flesh. You know, I've been doing this. I never wanted to ask anybody for anything. And I would never ask. But we have to change our mentality. So if we want to see our environment be in a prosperous environment, if we want to live in a place of abundance, we have to realize that the people who are in poverty, they are in poverty because they are greedy. They always want to receive something, but they don't want to give anything. My brother and my sisters, it seems like I might have to go into a more deeper, in-depth study. Maybe I have to bring the Bible next time. And even if it means spend an hour, I really pray long and show you the whole truth about Malachi 3, even if you never purchase the book or not. Come on, man. It's that I feel sometimes I feel like we're sick in our mind. It's a disease. Giving is receiving. You receive not because you give not. Even if you give with the wrong mentality, with the wrong thinking, you're not going to receive anything. That's the reason why church people not receiving anything. And many of you, when you are in church, every month, or week, or fortnight, you're paying tithes. And every time you go to church, you're paying offering. And those who are bringing consciousness to you, those who are important you to look within yourself, you have no respect. Every time I do a video, I greet melanated people when I could be greeting all of humanity. But because of the experience I had in a dream, which I won't go into at this moment, maybe another time, why I always greet melanated people, because I do not have any consciousness concerning race or being racial, because I understand the power that is within me. It doesn't have any color. Okay? So my brother and my sisters, I mean, I'm just following my spirit. The law of correspondence is a law that you must master in your life. You have to understand as above, so you're going to be below. And as it is within, so is it without. So let us stop fooling ourselves and start blaming everybody else except our own selves. Because many times people blame the Caucasian. But yet, when the Caucasian use the name, I say Jordan, or use some popular black person to make a shoe or to sell some sort of commodity, people spend $400, $500, $600. Shame on you all. Many of you have cell phones and you have all of these things. But when it comes to those who are bringing spiritual food and spiritual meat to you and using the time, you still have this poverty mentality. That's the reason why people like Bruce Lipton, they tell you about epigenetics, and Robert Kiyosaki, they all tell you about poverty and poverty mentality, and that it's been handed down genetically. And there's a video on YouTube, and when they talk about poverty being handed down genetically, you know who they're showing you? A picture of a black person. My brother and my sisters, wake up. Let us apply these laws in our lives. The first one, the law of oneness, the law of vibration, the law of action. And as I'm speaking to you, the law of correspondence. So if you want to see things in your environment change, change within. If you want to see things down here change, change up here. So I think I got my message across. Okay? I believe this is a time to rebuke our people. I can't teach you and bring a message to you. I'm being afraid. Because I'm not a fearful person, as a matter of fact. I'm fearless. Okay? We have to change our mentality if we want to change our reality. So, with that being said, my brother and my sister, I hope I got this message across to you. And let me say this. You will never hear me asking anybody for anything. All I'm saying, you have to change. We have to change our mentality. If we want to put an end to poverty, we have to get rid of that poverty mentality. Giving is receiving, learn that. Why you think I will be here spending my time, giving so much of time, spending time to answer comments? Why? Because you understand, giving, I do not have to get back from you. The universe will bless me in many different ways. So my brother and my sisters, change your attitude. Change your attitude. Stop getting caught up with the nice comments and all of these kind of things and so on to sound like, hey, I know this, I know that. It's not about that. It's about action. Action speaks louder than words. You want to see things change in your life, you want to see abundance in your life, understand giving. Understand, I want to say understand giving. Understand how you are giving to God. Who is God? Your innermost being. That's why the Bible says when you give to the poor, you lend to God. Understand giving. Understand giving. I didn't even plan to make this video. Didn't even plan to make this video and to have it going this way. But I'm just following my intuition. So my brother, my sisters, come on. Time for us to wake up. We can't say wake up and be conscious and everybody want to talk deep things and want to talk about how conscious they be and how much they know. Come on. Every movie come out. Everybody go and watch the movie and say the decoding movie. And it's the same people who are saying is the oppressors and oppressing them. Is who making the movies. And everybody want to decode movie. That's why most movie with my people who play in certain roles, me don't look at them. Because you can't tell me you decoding certain things and your own people is who choosing to play the parts. Say if a man take a whip and beating a man and asking him, what's your name? What's your name? And he say Kunta Kent and he beat him till he say Toby. Is a black man choose to play the role. Okay? So I don't want to go on and you know, but this teaching of the law of correspondence, you know, it turned out to be a little rant and a rebuke. Okay, so I want to thank you very much, and as I would have said before, if the message has been resonating with you and you want to comment if you haven't subscribed as yet, you can subscribe and feel free to share. And if you would like me to go more in-depth with Malachi Chi, real in-depth study with the Malachi Chi with you, let me know, because I would do that and break it down and simplify it for you. I'll open up a lot of things for you that you'll be grateful for the rest of your life for, when you really understand it, what it's really talking about. Okay, so with that being said, my brother, my sisters, I always give you the sign of enlightenment, of which Matthew 6:22 says, if your eye be single, your whole body would be full of light. And I'm saying to you, my brother, my sisters, when you have that experience, you will come to realize that it is the rising of the S-U-N in a S-O-N, and that it is the dawning of a new day in your life, and that the sun parallels the human imagination, and the human imagination parallels the sun. For without the sun, there is no life and there is no light, and without the human imagination, there isn't anything made that was made. Therefore, my brothers and sisters, we being the people of the sun, let us please use our mind power to achieve our every desire. So with that being said, I want to say peace, love you, I'm out.